text and text input component. So I'm creating one JavaScript file for text component. Okay, so let's add some component here, text and text input. Let's import React. Okay, so I'm creating one class component for text and text input. So export default then class text component extends from React component. Okay, let's add render method which return some component. Let's add view component here first. Okay, so to style this view component, let's create style. Okay, from style sheet create. Okay, inside this I'm creating one container style with flex of 1. Okay, then I am adding some background color with the background color with initial value white. Then justify contain as a center because I am adding some component here, and which also align atom as a center, which aligns center of the view. Then add a styles dot container. Okay, so let's render this component. So we need to import same we are did in previously. Okay, let's replace this with FlatList component. Okay, it is render perfectly. Okay, great. So let's add text component. Okay, so I'm adding this text component here with some text welcome. Okay, and let's save it. So it's rendered the welcome here. I'm adding another one component, welcome to React Native Sharp. Okay, so it is reflect here. So let's style this text component. So I'm assuming the first is title with font size 20, font weight bold. Okay, let's assume the second one is subtitle is font size 16 and semi bold. Let's add style to this text component, styles dot title, and for the second component styles dot subtitle. Save it. So you can able to see that font and weight are applied to this text. Okay, next we will add next component, that is text input. Okay, so for text input, what we need to add first is style. Okay, so let's create a new style for text input. Okay, so what we will do inside this style, we will give some height like 40. Okay, some width to 300. Okay, then I will give some margin 10. Let's give some border width to show some border and border color black. Okay, let's add some padding for subtitle. Padding of 20. Okay, so let's give this style for this text input, style dot text input. Okay, so this text input will appear here. Okay, you can able to see the code, the keyboard get open whenever we start start entering some value inside text input. Okay, so let's add some padding to this component. Okay, perfect. So we have added some padding here. Okay, great. So in text input we can give some placeholder. Okay, like user name. Okay, so I'm giving some placeholder here, and we can save this entered text into the some state, means we can maintain the state of this particular entered text here. So for that what we have to do, that we have to create state. So let's start with the constructor method. props. Okay, require a dot prop, so props. Okay, let's create state. Okay, okay, and inside state user name, that is the first prop, first state, then password, because we are going to create one more text input here. Okay, let's copy paste, give the name as a password. Okay, so you can find the two text input here. Okay, one for username, one for password. Okay, so how we can maintain this the value that we have input into the text input into the state. So for that we have to use on change text prop. Okay, and inside that we will give some text, and that text gets stored into this into the state. To store this particular text into the state, we have to use set state method. Okay, and we are going to save this text into the state, that is user name text. Okay, so we are maintaining this text into the username state. Same we can do for password. Okay, so in this way we can able to create the text and text input component. Okay, so this is just like a login form that we have tried to create. Okay, one for username and one for password.